Kevin, a question that we get a lot is, when I do an inspection, what should I look for? So I'm going to do it from the buyer's perspective.
Okay.
When you're going into a home that you're planning to buy and you do an inspection, you want to be looking for major things. Is the water heater about to blow, or is it at its expiry date?
Yep.
Is the furnace in bad shape? Is the roof in bad shape?
Yep.
But what drives us absolutely crazy is when somebody says, oh, there's a light switch that's crooked, or a wall was painted improperly.
Cosmetic.
And that's not what your inspector is there to do. They're there to check out the electrical, make sure that there's insulation in the roof or in the walls, those sorts of things.
Yep.
And so as a buyer, keep your expectations realistic and don't nitpick the tiny things that are more cosmetic. Remember, you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for something. If there's going to be like, $500 worth of fixes or something, don't sweat it. It makes the negotiation so much better with the other party.
Yeah, it does. Like, without a doubt, you have to consider the other side as well. Okay, if you're the buyer and you're going to nitpick, and especially with the market the way it is, being a seller's market, you don't have much negotiating room. So make sure you do your due diligence when you walk through the first time, and when you're in the inspection, that there's no like huge red flags. Like for instance, it happened a couple weeks ago to a buyer of mine. There was a big leak in the upper floor, and there was two massive putty stuff on the top.
So Kevin, what advice would you give to sellers in that case before the inspection?
Well, before the inspection, obviously go and get it done professionally. Get a professional remediation company to deal with it and do it the right way. Do it the right way. Don't skip steps here, because show pride in your house as a seller. And this buyer will see that. And again, like if you have an open dialogue with the other side, everything should just go nice and smoothly and everybody's like honest with each other.
That's right, because sellers, you don't want to cut corners, and buyers, you don't want to nitpick. There's a happy medium there. Now, I'm not saying that a buyer can't come back and say, hey, I want $3,000 off, but it's got to be something legitimate.
It has to be justified completely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And like you said, the sellers have to make sure that they're preparing that home properly, and that if they know about things that are big issues, they should be disclosing that originally.
Without a doubt.
And it cuts out the riffraff, and then, as you say, any potential legal battles over those sorts of things.
Yeah, let's avoid the legal situation. We love our lawyers, but we don't want to go and buy them that Porsche or whatever for every deal that we're doing. Yes. So just do our due diligence and whatnot. And again, as realtors, we have to set our expectations for our clients as well.
Yeah, so it's basically sellers, don't be jerks, and buyers, don't be nitpick jerks.